Assalamu alaikum sir, welcome in my presentation. My presentation topic is case study on religious violence. So I choose the case for my presentation is the Syrian civil war. I am Nuruna Akhtar Munni from 8th semester Department of Law AIUB. First of all, I want to give you overview about this incident. Now I discuss about facts of this incident. The Syrian civil war is an ongoing armed conflict fought primarily between the Syrian government led by the President Bashar al-Assad and multiple opposing factions, including the Islamic State. Western countries have avoided being directly involved. However, since 2014, the United States and the allied forces have been conducting attacks in Syria to fight Islamic extremists. In 2015, Russia entered the war by military backing the Syrian government. As a result, the conflict has become increasingly violent and devastating for the Syrian people. It is estimated that there have been almost 2,07,000 civilians since the beginning of the conflict in 2011, and about 2,500 of them were children. The unrest in Syria, part of a wider wave of the 2011 Arab Spring protest, grew out of discontent with the Syrian government and escalated to an armed conflict after protests calling for Assad's removal were violently suppressed. The war, which began on 15 March 2011 with major unrest in Damascus and Aleppo, is being fought by several factions. The Syrian armed force and its international allies, a loose alliance of mostly Sunni opposition rebel groups, Salafi jihadist groups, the mixed Kurdish Arab Syrian Democratic Forces, and the Islamic State of Iraq. And the Levant, with a number of countries in the region and beyond being either directly involved on providing support to one or another faction. Iran, Russia, and Hezbollah support the Syrian Arab Republic and the Syrian Armed Forces militarily, with Russia conducting airstrikes and other military operations since September 2015. The US-led international coalition established in 2014 with the declared purpose of countering ISIL has conducted airstrikes primarily against ISIL as well as some against government and pro-government targets. They have also deployed special forces and artillery units to engage ISIL on the ground. Since 2015, the US has supported the Democratic Federation of Northern Syria and its armed wing, the SDF, materially, financially, and logistically. Turkey has been directly involved in operations against the Syrian government since August 2016. Not only participating in airstrikes against ISIL alongside the US-led coalition, but also actively supporting the Syrian opposition and occupying large swathes of western Syria while engaging in significant ground combat with the SDF, ISIL, and the Syrian government. Between 2011 and 2017, Fighting from the Syrian civil war spilled over into Lebanon as opponents and supporters of the Syrian government traveled to Lebanese soil with ISIL and Al-Asra also engaging the Lebanese army. Furthermore, while officially neutral, Israel has exchanged fire with Hezbollah and Iranian forces whose presence in southwestern Syria it views as a threat. It has also carried out repeated strikes in the rest of Syria since the start of the war, mainly targeting Iranian and Hezbollah militants. International organizations have criticized virtually all sides involved, including the Ba'athist Syrian government, ISIL, opposition rebel groups, Russia, Turkey, and the US-led coalition of several human rights violations and measures. The conflict has caused a major refugee crisis. Over the course of the war, a number of peace initiatives have been launched, including the March 2017 Geneva peace talks on Syria led by the United Nations, but fighting has continued. Degradation of soil and vegetation degradation and soil erosion are among the greatest environmental impacts caused by the Syrian civil war. The war has caused the displacement of 13 million people, 8 million being internally displaced. So now I discuss criminological analysis of this incident. Religious violence, like all violence, is a cultural process that is context dependent and very complex. Oversimplifications of religion and violence often lead to misquoted understanding of causes for why some people commit acts of violence, and why most people don't commit such acts in the first place. Violence is perpetrated for a wide variety of ideological reasons, and religion is generally only one of many contributing social and political factors that can lead to unrest. Studies of supposed cause of religious violence often conclude that violence is strongly driven by ethnic animosities rather than by religious worldviews. Recently, scholars have questioned the very concept of religious violence and the extent to which religious, political, economic, or ethnic aspects of a conflict are even meaningful. Some observe that the very concept of religion is a modern invention and not something that is historical or universal across cultures, which makes religious violence a modern myth. Since all cases of violence include social, political, and economic dimensions, there is no consensus on definitions of religion and no way to isolate religion from the rest of the more likely motivational definitions. It is incorrect to label an violent event as religious. Numerous cases of supposed acts of religious violence, such as the 30 Years' War, the France War of Religion, the Protestant Catholic conflict in Ireland, the Sri Lankan Civil War, were all primarily motivated by social, political, and economic issues rather than religion. So now I finished my today's presentation. Thank you for listening to me, sir. Assalamu alaikum.